Webs, how's it going? Is my audio coming through fine? Yes, no. Webs, how's it going? Yeah, that's odd enough. Okay. So I'll give it a minute for people to filter in here. But, there's a lot of excitement, right? The 13th bundle has now been revealed and everyone is absolutely thrilled about it. How's the poll going on my channel? 42 votes so far. Chris, how's it going? Ping quick on my Discord. Okay. So Cryptic put out the rest of the teaser to tell us what all the ships are in the 13th anniversary bundle, and it's very close to, well, most of them we already knew, to be fair. So my predictions for 4 of them were quite accurate, but the 5th one was not expecting that. Chat over here so I can keep an eye on things. Okay, so the ships that they have announced here. At the top left, you have the Terran Prometheus. And we don't know the name of this class yet. And we also do not know the stats of these ships. Let me make that clear. All we know so far is that there are Terran versions of these ships incoming with this bundle. So a Terran Prometheus, a Terran Nebula, which we do know is called the Monitor class based off of the updated skin that they put in the game. Jose, thank you on the membership there. Very much appreciated. Megla, you're getting this one. So we got the Prometheus, the Nebula, then at the bottom right here is an Aquarius, which is the ship that docks like at the back part of your Odyssey class. So it's a really, really small ship. Then we have a Terran Galaxy, or this looks like a Terran Galaxy X Dreadnought. We can't see the third nacelle here though, but we had the Cygnus last year, which was a Galaxy class ship, so it wouldn't make sense for them to do that again. So I'm gonna guess that this is actually a Galaxy X, and my guess is it's that Sirius class that we've seen in the newer episodes. And then the bundle exclusive ship, the ship that is meant to entice us to get the entire bundle, is the mirror Crossfield. Now this is not the Crossfield refit. Some people were saying that it could potentially be that, but if it were the refit, the nacelles would not be attached. Remember, with the refit, it is a 32nd century ship and the nacelles are floating around. You don't have that here. Rather, this is the existing promo mirror Crossfield. Yeah, I know it's the Sirius. That's why I kept making references to, you know, be serious about your answers and stuff like that on prior streams. Like I knew what the ship was like 2 weeks ago, but couldn't just flat out say it. But I knew another Gal X, which that's a bit disappointing hype wise because there is already a mere Gal X in the C store. I've literally got it right here. The the legendary Dreadnought cruiser. This is in the C store listed as a, in the like mirror bundle. So there's already a mirror Galax in the game, but apparently that is not enough. Okay, lots of questions and chat going on here. So hello, everyone. Have I seen these imposters on my Discord? Yes, I have. There's someone in there named Real Casual SAB, and it's not good. Eric, how's it going? Not the good news I was wanting to see when I woke up this morning. Yeah, I have about 2.5 hours of sleep. I woke up, took a look at the announcement that they put out, and thought that perhaps I was, like still sleeping because I didn't want to believe that that they would be stupid enough to do the Mirror Crossfield as the bundle exclusive ship. That was like the worst possible option, and it's what they've went with. Oh no, Megla. Maybe March, April. Yeah, I would say late March, probably, Jose. Yeah. And the other thing is too is if this is, or they've already stated that this is like the 12th anniversary bundle. So what that means is you should be able to go in and pick up the ships on their own. With the only exception being the promo or lockbox ship, which in this case is going to be the Mirror Crossfield. You should be able to pick up all of the new Terran ships on their own, but the Mirror Crossfield would be exclusive to you buying the entire bundle. Just a bit of chat. Yeah, it has to be Galax. Yeah, it is. It's the Sirius class. I'm happy with this bundle, not interested in the ship, so it will save me a bit of money this year. I think a lot of people are feeling that way after seeing the Mirror Crossfield as the announcement. I fully expect the Aquarius to be a pilot ship. I think that's a very, very safe guess. Yeah, I agree, Jeff. I would love to have a Terran Sovereign, and part of it feels a bit lazy that it's another, like another Galax, because that is 3 Galaxy themed ships that they are releasing within a 1-month period, because we just had the World Raiser. You've got the Nebula, which uses, it's got the saucer of the Galaxy class, and now they're giving us another Galax when there is already a Mirror Galax in the C store. So I'm not too thrilled about that myself. Yeah, I look forward to seeing the stats of these ships on the stream Tuesday. Yep. Ice Knight, how's it going? Yeah, the Mirror Crossfield is it's not from the 32nd century. Only the Crossfield refit is from the 32nd century. Legendary Scar, how's it going? Yeah, Stokes. It very much feels disconnected, especially the choice of the Mirror Crossfield. Mirror Glen. Okay. It's this ship here. This is the bundle exclusive ship, and it is the Mirror Crossfield Science Destroyer, which I guess is the Mirror Glen. Now, the thing that really sucks and that has people really upset about this ship being the bundle exclusive is that if you have the 10th anniversary bundle, you get a legendary version of that ship that has arguably better stats, that has the skin from that ship, that has the console and trait from that ship. So if you already own the 10th anniversary bundle, then this bundle exclusive ship does nothing for you because you already own, a better version of that ship. You already have the trait and console off of it. So if you're someone that already has the 10th bundle, the value proposition here isn't very strong at all. Yeah, well, still, yeah, absolutely. Getting the bundle would be cheaper than gambling for the ship, especially with it being account bound. Yeah. Yeah, they should be selling the ships individually. We might get deep sales. What the hope is too is that they add a bit more fluff to the bundle to try and incentivize people a bit more. Now I'd say like right now, I'm probably not going to get the entire bundle. If the individual ships are good, I'll use T6 coupons to get them. I have enough to get the four brand new Terran ships. But if they want me to go out and pick up the bundle, then they have to really, really make sure that those other items are the fluff pieces are really good. If it's just one T6 coupon like they did last year, I don't know if I'll go for it. I feel like given how weak the mirror Crossfield Science Destroyer is as an option, I feel like I would need two T6 coupons in the bundle in order to be able to justify it. These other fluff pieces just wouldn't do it for me. And I don't care about the costume unlocks. I I rarely ever use the tailor, so I really don't care about the costume unlocks, so they're not going to sell me on those. Trucky, how's it going? Slap some red paint on the hull. Yeah. Cryptic seems to have something against the Sovereign. It feels like it. Yeah, I do not know any of the specializations on these ships. The only one that I think is fairly safe to say is the Aquarius. That is almost certainly a pilot ship. Terrible Megla. Yeah, and I do have a poll up on the channel, basically asking what people plan to do. And right now, if you want to vote in this, go to the community page on my YouTube channel here, and just select whatever you're feeling about this bundle. And right now, the majority of people are either going to skip the bundle or will just grab the specific ships that they want. Yeah, exactly. There's that too, Mark. Like with the Crossfield being the ship here, there's going to be a lot of people that are probably just sitting here looking at the price of this, and yeah, if they don't already have the 10th, it's not that much of a stretch to go and pick up the 10th if you're putting this type of money into the game. Yeah. Um, Retset, this is not the Crossfield from the 10th anniversary pack, rather the legendary version of the Crossfield that is in the 10th anniversary pack has all of the traits, skin, and the console that this mirror Crossfield has. So if you already have the 10th anniversary bundle, you already have the skin, the trait, the console on your existing legendary Crossfield or Glen class. That's why a lot of people are really upset about this. Yeah, Ice Knight, I've seen a lot of people extremely disappointed about the bundle for sure. I do think a mere Warship or Sticks would have sold the bundle very well. Yeah, I agree. Justin, I completely agree. This bundle, like, it's nice to see some older skins, brought back up to par, and some older ships getting some attention. But some of the other ships that they have in here, especially the Galax, just that feels like a low effort move right there, because there is already a mere Galax in the game, and now we're getting a Terran Galax. So I guess Terran is not technically the same thing as Mir, I think is what they're getting at. JB, how's it going, man? Lots of messages. Let me just get through this a bit faster. Doing good, Trekkie. How you doing? Legendary Crossfield can't use cannons. Okay, so there's one limitation it has. The Nebula and the Cygnus. Yeah. Andrew, yeah, I definitely am feeling that a bit. Maybe a first contact style bundle next year, Mark. Yeah, I'd love that. Mike, how's it going? Cryptic is very much leaving money on the table. They need to fix this. They need to add some really good fluff to the bundle because in my opinion, when I saw this announcement and I saw that the special bundle exclusive ship was the Mirror Crossfield, I was in here thinking they've just went and basically ruined the bundle for a lot of people. Now, some of you, without a doubt, don't have the 10th bundle, and you are going to have appeal to, some appeal to pick up that ship. But for many people, that was the worst possible mirror ship that they could have put in. So that was huge missed opportunity on Cryptic's part. Legendary is not the same as Terran or Mir? Okay. Yeah, absolutely, JB. Fluff doesn't matter to you when purchasing bundles. Yeah, that's very understandable. Like, I think to me, I don't really, like, it sounds weird, but I don't really care about like keys as a fluff piece. To me, a good piece of fluff is going to be, like a T6 coupon, because that, I can turn that into another ship. And with how disappointing this is, I feel like I would need one T6 coupon isn't going to be enough. It's going to have to be like two T6 coupons, or I'm just not going to bother with the bundle. Yeah, that's very true. I would very much, given the announcements here today, I would like for them to have shown the stats off early, um, just so that we could fully assess the situation. Because keep in mind, we can't see the stats yet. We don't know what specializations these ships have. We don't know what type of ships they are. Or as in what type of like class of ships they are. Um, we don't know what specific type of science ship the Nebula is. We don't know the specializations the Galax here has. There's a lot of information that they're leaving out that is going to massively impact people's decision to pick up these ships. The Galax is a major letdown. Yeah. Chubbs, I really don't know. I really don't know. They legitimately they just went with the worst value option for the bundle exclusive ship. I gotcha. The Terran are not the Mir. Yeah, SK for life. I agree that I very much like. I think the updated designs of the ships, especially the updated model for the Prometheus and all that, is really nice. But as a whole, the bundle does feel like it's not as much effort design wise as some of the other bundles, because like we've got 3 galaxy based ships that we've gotten in this 1 month period: the World Raiser, the Nebula, which isn't a galaxy exactly, but it does use the galaxy saucer, and then you've got the Terran Galax that we're getting with this full pilot galaxy. That's not going to happen. Full pilot galaxy would be interesting, but I don't foresee that happening. Alan, how's it going? Fluff bomb incoming. I was looking at the feedback on the Twitter posts they put up, and I don't see too much positive here. Even people that are usually big fans of most of the things they put out are not happy with this. And then it's also questions about, like, the stats, and for a lot of people it is going to depend on the stats. Galaxy class kit bash, yeah. Am I late to the bundle bashing? No, you're just in time for the disappointment. That notification. James, thank you for the sub. Terran command cruiser. The other thing is too, with this being with the Terran story arc, uh, you know, being done now, there probably won't be another Terran bundle, so, or at least I wouldn't expect another Terran bundle. They may still do more Terran ships, but I feel like they're going to want to move over to bundles that align with the theme of the direction the content's going. All safe, yeah, it's so if you look back at the 12th bundle, they had the mirror angle strike wing escort in there as the fluff, the bundle exclusive, really really nice ship in there to incentivize you to pick up the entire bundle. This year around, for the bundle exclusive ship, they have went with the Mir Crossfield Science Destroyer, which is of very little value, especially considering the fact that anyone that owns the 10th anniversary bundle has the legendary version of the Glen that has the trait, skin, and console off of the Mir Crossfield. So they've put in a bundle exclusive ship that anyone that has bought the 10th bundle is not going to value that much. What's my opinion? My opinion is that unless they add in like some significant fluff to the bundle, like an extra T6 coupon, like as is, the bundle will probably have one T6 coupon, and I think that the bundle exclusive ship is weak enough that even though that it is a promo, I think they need to do a second T6 coupon if they want us to be picking up this bundle. But as is, I foresee that many of you are just going to pick up the specific ships individually that you care about. The entire bundle as is, fairly underwhelming. Yeah. That's always the thing with the game too, is anything you pick up could be changed a couple years from now. A mix of the ship classes could be an interesting approach. Ideal bundle selection of 5 ships. So I think, to be honest, I think the Prometheus, the Aquarius, and the Nebula are perfectly fine. The Nebula, it's a bit more iffy with the Nebula because there is already like a somewhat recent T6 version of that ship. But I think a Terran version of that ship is fine with how prominent that has been in the Terran content. But for the cruiser, I think the Terran Command Battlecruiser would have been good, or a Terran Sovereign. A Terran Sovereign would have done really well. And for the bundle exclusive ship, I think the Mirror Warship. The Mirror Warship is extremely popular with people for its Starship trait, and the ship itself is fairly decent. And the Mirror Warship would have been a comparable ship to, like, value wise, to what we had last year, which was the Mirror Strikewing Escort, which again, that ship is popular because that's the one that has superior area denial. So last year they gave us a ship in the bundle that had a really, really popular meta trait on it, and the ship itself was fairly decent. But this year, we're not getting that. The bundle exclusive ship is extremely underwhelming. Terran Inquiry would have been fun, yeah. Macaulay Culkin, no, I have not. Sorry, there's a lot of messages coming in here. I think they'll do the same thing because Bridger, I think they'll put the ships in individually into the C store also, because that did work extremely well for them last year. How many years do I think the game has? I think STO still has several years left to it. The thing you have to keep in mind is even if this game went to full-on maintenance mode, where development largely ceased, they would still keep the game running for a very long time. I mean, they still have, what is it, like Champions, City of Heroes, whatever their other game is. You know, it's got very few players, but they still keep it around. Terran Oberth or Nova would have been better. Is Pilot worth it now? Pilot is definitely in a better state than it was a couple weeks ago. So if you have Pilot ships, they're not necessarily meta, but they are much more competitive than they were before the update. And if you want to fly them, you can feel good about flying them compared to before. Amir Kali? Oh my, there are lots of chat coming in here today. Terran Inquiry? I know. Especially there's other Inquiry skins out there, so that would have been a good opportunity for them. Near Excelsior. Is it confirmed it's the promo Crossfield? Well, that's, you know, if they're going with mirror ships, that is the only mirror Crossfield. Is there a difference between this Galax from the bundle versus Legendary? We don't know yet. Sometimes I just want to listen into Cryptic's meetings where they decide these things. Yeah. That would be interesting to be a fly on the wall for some of those conversations. Yeah. There's plenty of Trek content still coming out, and the game will be able to survive and run for a very long time due to that. The issue, so the game does still bring in a lot of new people. The issue it has is it has a hard time keeping them because the end game is a bit lacking. And you guys know how the game is. For someone that is just coming into the game, it can also be a bit overwhelming with all of the mechanics and learning about things and all that. Kathy, thank you for the $2. Yeah, Hoodwinked, it does look to be the Mirror Crossfield. There was some questions about it being like a 32nd century refit, like mirror version, but you see the nacelles are attached, so this is not a Crossfield refit. This is a mirror Crossfield. Am I planning on doing a build video for pilots, reroute reserved weapons? Perhaps. but not in the like near couple of days. I have a project that I've been working on. Let me actually bring up the teaser for this. Let me turn display cap off for a minute. Sure. So I have a teaser here for an upcoming video. This video was one that I'd meant to get out a couple days ago, but due to the first take of the video I did, I just didn't like. I went through and did it, and I listened to it, and I basically said to myself, I need to redo this. So that is why this video hasn't come out yet, because I wasn't satisfied with the initial recording that I did for it. And basically it boils down to I need to add in some like just some conversation after each of the questions I ask where they respond. I need to add in some some conversation after each of the questions rather than just reading question after question. But that is an incoming video, and hopefully I'll have that re-recorded here in the next day or so. Mur, thank you for the sub. Gotta wonder if this bundle tanks. I think, at the end of the day, there's a legendary bundle still coming out in March that's going to have an Akira or the Mogai in it. So I think I think overall they'll be fine, and they can still get a bit from selling the ships individually. There are a lot of messages today. The Mirror Galaxy is probably included because season 3 of Picard, potentially. Yeah, so Warp Core, the legendary version has the skin console and trade off the mirror. That's one of the big issues that people have here, is that the legendary version already has the stuff that the mirror one has. Thank you, Patrick. When you just had a World Razor, why a Gal X? That's a good question too. They just released the World Razor 2 weeks ago, and now they're putting in the a new version of the Gal X. I think the World Razor, even though it's harder to get, is going to win out for a lot of people. The Gal X, I mean, they could even just flip it if they wanted to be like real lazy and just do a quick set of changes to it. Just flip the specializations. The legendary one has a Commander Intel and Lieutenant Commander Command. Flip that around. Give it a Commander Command and an Intel seat. Marketing with terror. Legendary bundle. No, that's the patrol escort's coming in a separate C-store bundle. It'll be a normal C-store ship, not legendary. And I think that's coming out around April, May. Neo, how's it going? Thomas, the 5 ships in the 13th bundle are Terran Prometheus, Terran Nebula, Terran Galaxy X, that is the 3 nacelle Galaxy class, the Terran Aquarius, and then the special bundle exclusive ship is the promotional Mirror Crossfield Science Destroyer. Rob, how's it going? Year of the Galaxy class, apparently. What is the best tier 6 engineering ship for a Ferengi? Oh, you gotta... Well, Mike, of course, you gotta go out and pick yourself up a, what is it? The Quark Marauder? Gotta get yourself in a proper T6 Decora. I think the Commander Command would probably be enough, Stokes, because Commander Command would make the Gal-X or would make this Terran Gal-X a good tank platform. What are I highly doubt that'll happen, Mark. If this was the 32nd century version of the Crossfield, the cells wouldn't be attached. The 32nd century one, which has universal designs, that has the floaty, futuristic, like detached nacelles, and this one does not have that. Yeah, but the thing is, Scott Sky, you're never gonna see them doing like rerolls for specializations on ships via token, because that's how they sell new ships, is the specialization seating combos on ships. What is the trade on the mirror crossfield? To that. Terran machinations. When you activate attack pattern, bridge officer abilities, it's plus 30% exotic damage for 15 seconds. And when you activate control abilities, it's 10% firing cycle haste for energy weapons for 15 seconds. So it's not even that good of a like it's a good trait, but it's not that good. Yeah, and the 12th bundle also had a Galaxy class, so Stargate, how's it going? Yeah. A the Disco D7 in a Muds bundle would be amazing. Is the Vomp a good T6? If you like it, it's still pretty good. We don't know the exact stats, Suka, so I'd say wait until after Tuesday to have that question answered. Because I can't give you an actual like answer without seeing the stats of the new Terran one yet. Yeah. Yeah, I think I think that passing on the bundle is probably going to be a very popular option for people, and I do think that people are going to just pick up the specific ships that they want. Yes, Alan, there is another Galax coming in here, but there's no stats. So literally the only thing that was announced today is that it's in the bundle. There's no actual stats for us to see yet, so we won't know until Tuesday how good or bad the ship is. It won't be 6x5. Okay. So I think that pretty much covers the bundle for right now. You know, there's not a ton of information. Um, let me hop in game here and just get my dailies done quick. Yeah, Darthon, that's the issue, is we do get them from the mirror crossfield. Like you get Terran machinations off of the legendary one right here. Starbase 1 count. Okay. Well, there's a lot of instances. There's 25 at least. Okay, I need to go grab a drink real quick, so I will be back in a minute. And then I'm gonna go and get my dailies done in the game here, so I will be right back. Terrible. Oh, it's not on the right angle now. There we go. See a few more questions in chat here. With a new escort and new raider, I do wonder if they will release 2 new experimental weapons. Yeah, that's a good question, Michael. James, well, they've already said that they don't want to go through and nerf things as much anymore. The new systems person talked about that on the most recent 10 forward, and explicitly said that they don't want to, do that as much anymore. That they learned a lot last year, and they would rather go through and buff other things rather than nerf existing items. Really good TOS bundle if done right would be good. Absolutely. Jose, thank you for stopping by. Thank you, Andrew. Yeah, he literally referenced the Agony Redistributor. Yeah. These are all the ships in the bundle, Domingo. There's not going to be any other new ships. Yeah, absolutely. The fact that there's a legendary version of the Mirror Crossfield does absolutely ruin the value of that. The legendary version is already in the game. If you have the 10th bundle, you have it. So it just like I'm still surprised that they've actually went through and done that. Okay, we are gonna do the new ground patrol twice to get this done. It's a good question, Darthon. Yeah, the new systems guy seems to be quite nice, so I look forward to seeing how things develop with him there. What's a good engineer Klingon side ship to get for an Inch Captain? If you have the 11th bundle, the legendary Vorcha is a really good KDF, like full command tank platform. So I'm using the Mr. Voop's pistol here. This is a new ground weapon that came out with the current lockbox, and it's actually pretty nice. It's basically like an energy weapon, or like a phaser Tommy gun is the best way to like think about it. It's actually pretty handy. I do know I've got the game sound off, so let me turn that back on. Audio. It's a pretty nice pistol. Yeah, I heard some, or was reading some of that on the builds Discord.
Damn, she's beaming out.
Let's see, what is the Deluxe at right now? 5.4, so it's still dropping. And given how seemingly not positive the reaction is to this bundle, the Deluxe may not even go that far with the new bundle. What am I hoping for the Mir Nebula to be? I mean, I'd like for it to be, with it being a psi ship, temporal. Yeah, temporal would be ideal. I could see them doing temporal or miracle worker on it, and I'd prefer it to be temporal.
Take down 4 drones to drop her shield. Her shield is down. Now's your chance. Open fire. Janeway's down.
Well, there's less Starbase 1 instances active. The legendary bundle is supposed to be an Akira or Mogai,
On the way to have a few words with the
but that's not going to be out until next month. Do I see them changing the bundle? I don't think they'll change the ships, but I do think that if there's enough negative feedback, what they might do instead is add in more fluff. No. So the 10th anniversary legendary Crossfield would have all of the stuff that the mirror one has. So if you have the 10th bundle, the only thing you are getting off of this mirror Crossfield outside of the different bridge officer seating is basically whatever new Terran skin they release for it. Clone 87, can I be an in-game friend? Yeah, if you want to send me a friend request, go for it. There was a question about the World Razor price. Let's take a look at that. So the World Razor, 1.3 billion. So that has actually come down. It's been sitting at 1.5 for a while. Spencer B96. Just know that I quite often will have the game open and we'll be standing next to an exchange tabbed out. If you actually want to send me a message, it's better to reach out on Discord because I stand near the exchange AFK a lot, and that means that sometimes I get logged out and do not see any messages that are sent to me in chat. The Kelvin. So Triz was just messing with the Kelvin the other day because it can do call emergency artillery and reinforcement squadrons. So like they're okay ships. They're not meta, but they're fun. Need that World Razor price to drop a bit more? It will. It'll drop.
I feel so ignored.
Sometimes this new patrol sort of bugs out and have they fixed our call emergency artillery? Not yet, but they will be in the near future.
Janeway's trapped in transporter room 1. Go get her.
And I'll tell you too, if you like randomly invite me to like a TFO or something like that, I almost never will see the invite and will probably not accept it just because, like I said, I tab out of the game quite a bit and like I'll just check the game, like I'll tab in to like see if anything's sold every like 30 or so minutes, so I do not see most invites that are sent my way. When are they gonna update the star-based match Picard? I don't know. That'd be really nice for them to do, though. The Tommy gun is so amazing. The Emerald Chain had a lot of hype when it initially came out, but I think just in general, it's, you know, at the end of the day, just people aren't big fans of 4/4s. And the other thing is, too, is the Emerald Chain is basically a like a different take on the legendary scimitar. They're very similar with their setups. The Emerald Chain leans more in towards like a torpedo setup, and the scimitar leans in more towards like a do setup. Yeah, Michael, they are going to roll back the change with CEA. I knew you were going to say that, Chell. The separation mode on the Prometheus will probably still be bad, to be honest with you.
Take down this drone to drop her shield. Her shield is down. Now's your chance. Open fire. Janeway's down. Deal with any remaining drones while you can.
Ryan, I have no idea when they're going to fix that. So the issue Ryan's talking about there is where there's no shield on the right transformer in Infected, so, or the left in some cases, and people will go and shoot those while the starting group is still up, and if anyone kills anything at the side while the start is still alive, the map will bug out and will not be completable. Destroy Tholian ships. This is hard content right here. Zell, that would be very nice if the multi-vector was built or was baked into the ship. But if you are someone wanting to mess around with the Prometheus and you do not already have multi-vector, you could use your free T5 coupon that we got from the giveaway right before the anniversary event. You could use that coupon to pick that up. Yeah, Darthon, I hope so, because in general, the separation stuff is extremely weak. Like, the multi-vector is very weak. The saucer separation on the Galaxy class ships is extremely weak. Just in general, the saucer or the separation abilities on any ship are just so extremely underpowered. Yeah. I hope they fix that, Ryan, but that's been an issue for a little bit now, so I don't have much faith in that being addressed in the near term. One day left for my event, for my anniversary event.
My ship is too damaged to continue. Heading evac coordinates.
Terrible Sark. By the way, Sarcasm, how do you feel about EPS being brought back into the meta by reroute reserves to weapons? Sarcasm here, he got a bit of flack a couple years ago for promoting some of the EPS consoles. A bunch of people got upset at him about it, and here we are again with EPS being relevant due to reroute reserves to weapons. Voyager, that doesn't make much sense, but it's probably just because there's other, there's already existing Galaxy class ships in the game, and they didn't want to have one with turn rate drastically different than the others. Mirror Universe, yeah. I am sad that we didn't see any like mirror ships from the other factions, because back in the day, if you look at like one of these T5 boxes, Look at how many, different, like, Klingon and Romulan mirror ships there were. I'm sad that they didn't capitalize on that with, the mirror stuff they've been doing. Check Discord here. E? What are you referencing there, Bridger? Oh, the key sale? Yeah, there is a key sale going on right now, but I'd say just save your Zen. Like, there's gonna be a promo shipped most likely sometime in March, so if you really wanna convert your Zen to EC, I'd wait for the promo pack event. Former con, that's all random. It is all RNG when it comes to crafting those consoles. And more messages popping in now. Stokes, I don't know, but I don't think that many. And it makes sense. Most people are Federation focused and they want to design ships that are going to be as popular to a wide audience as possible. Yeah. I do want to, while I'm here, let me check something on Discord quick. Okay. So info. Okay, so if you guys go down to the description below this video, there's Discord links to my Discord and also the Builds Discord. There is under 1 hour left on this giveaway for T6 coupons on both Discords. And on the Builds Discord, I started up a new giveaway last night for a Borg Juggernaut. That giveaway is going to be running for a month. So you have a bit of time to get in on that one. And that was very generously donated by Martin. But the T6 coupons, you've got just under an hour to get in there and enter those giveaways. There's one on the Builds Discord and another over on my Discord. Yeah, Martin got real lucky. Darthon, that already happened. I think Game Freaks bought him out basically immediately. Yeah, Martin had really crazy luck. Okay, I think that's all of my dailies done. Yeah, and that's also true, like what Chell's saying, if you're doing the reroute stuff at the end of the day, like, these Bellum consoles do exist and they're fairly accessible. There's how many different, versions of these things. You could go for the Bellum RCS here. And that's a much more accessible, or the Bellum EPS here. Much more accessible. Yeah, the Bellum EPS. I'm hovering over the wrong one. ROM version of the Vengeance. Oh no. Flang, thank you for enabling the gambling. 5 keys, y'all know what that means. We're getting a little bit of gambling in here. Yeah, Martin won 6 out of 300. Depends on how many weapons you have on your ship. If you're on 6 weapons, then at least 350. If you're on 7 to 8 weapons, probably closer to 500. Sark, it's to get your engine power back up, because reroute reserve strains engine power, not weapon power. So a lot of the minus weapon power cost stuff doesn't work with it. Slang, thank you. I don't know if you're here listening, but I appreciate it. I appreciate the enabling of the gambling.
I feel so ignored. I feel so ignored.
3 weapon packs? Okay. And also, with the negative reaction to this bundle, you know what's very likely to happen? 50% Lobi sale. Every time they've had like a really bad reaction to an anniversary bundle, this is what happens right here, is you get a really nice Lobi sale that'll pop up. Oh, for sure, Sark. Absolutely. Okay. So I know got quite a few people in here today, but I'm gonna have to cut things a bit short for today. It's been about an hour. I have some stuff to go take care of around the house, so you know, if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to join my Discord or the Builds Discord. I run both of them. So just join either of those Discords and join in on the conversation there. And again, one more reminder, on both of those Discords, both mine and the Builds Discord, there is just under 1 hour left for you to get in and enter for a chance to win a T6 coupon. All you have to do is go to the giveaway channel in either of the Discords and hit the blue button at the bottom of the giveaway post for the T6 coupon, and you'll have a shot at winning it. Now, I probably won't be on right away to get these sent out, so if you do win, just send me a DM and I'll get them sent out when I can later today or tomorrow. Yeah. Thank you everyone for stopping by. And again, thank you to all channel members and viewers for the continued support. There's going to be a video out either tomorrow or Monday. I just need to re-record the gold seller interview that I did. So once I get that re-recorded, I'll get that re-rendered and I'll get that up on the channel. Thank you all for stopping by and see you guys around.